Miami against.
We're going to start with the 20 questions.
So quarter century, would you be there?
So you got
mentally,
no. So you got to ask your question now.
Okay, so is this a current era wrestling star?
No.
Okay, so ruthless aggression. Is it a star?
I would say yes and no for the ruthless aggression. So that one's going to be a throwaway.
Yes and no for ruthless aggression.
Yeah.
Okay, was he part of the Attitude Era? Or was this wrestler part of Attitude? So not part of the Attitude Era, not part of Ruthless Aggression.
Well, technically yes and no.
So that still doesn't help me if it's technically yes and no.
That's
was he
why I said
a part of it, or was he not?
That's why I said it's a throwaway on it.
It was a throwaway yes no. Whether or not he was in Attitude, and it was a throwaway whether or not he was in Ruthless Aggression.
It was a throwaway for the whether he was in Ruthless Aggression or not. It was a no that he was in Attitude Era.
So if he wasn't in the Attitude Era, it was throwaway for Ruthless Aggression, and he's not a current star, then it's got to be somebody from like the 80s.
No,
it doesn't make sense then.
Well, you don't know how to play it.
How's it going to be somebody?
Because I said
if he's not from the 80s, which is
he's not from the 80s. No,
he's not part of the Attitude Era.
No, he's not part of the Attitude Era.
He's not part of Ruthless Aggression.
Oh well, I said he's yes and no.
Yes and no, and he's not a current superstar, so he would have had to be part of the Ruthless Aggression at the end of it.
Yeah. So that could be. That's why I said yes and no.
This would have
been
not the beginning
of
the Ruthless Aggression. This would be the current era.
No, because then they had the other era.
I don't even know what I'm on. Question 4 now. 4. Has he been in any other promotions like AEW or Impact Wrestling?
No.
So he's only been in the WWE then. Does he currently wrestle for the WWE today?
No.
So he doesn't wrestle today. Mm-mm. Man, you had to find somebody who's like only had one match, huh?
No, he didn't have one match.
So he was at the end of the Ruthless Aggression era. He doesn't wrestle today. And he only wrestled for like a year.
Well, because once you figure out who this person is, then I can give you why that question is a yes or a
no. Is he a manager of some sort?
No.
Okay.
That's 6.
Has he, if it is a guy, I still haven't established that, but has he won a championship?
Yes.
Any of the world championships, the top titles? No. So he had to be tag team.
Yes.
So he won a tag team title. Mm-hmm. Did he win any mid-card titles, Intercontinental US? So it's only been tag team.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy is only a tag teamer at the end of the Ruthless Aggression era, which is now stunting my memory because it's kind of... And he doesn't currently wrestle, so he's won the tag team title one time. Because he's at the very, very end of it. So now this is going to be tough because this is the time I didn't really follow as closely. Is his tag team partner he won the championship with a well-known wrestler? No, so they're both not well-known. Well, was his partner in any other promotion?
I believe his partner is currently in another promotion.
So he's currently in another promotion.
His partner was.
His partner. This guy a rapper?
No.
He's not a rapper.
Not a rapper.
Ooh. Is he considered a high flyer?
You could kind of say he's a high flyer, but you wouldn't put him under the category as like Rey Mysterio or anybody like that.
That's interesting then. So he's homegrown for WWE, but he's only wrestled for like a year, and he won a
It doesn't
tag
mean
team
that he only wrestled for a
well,
year.
if it's between the Ruthless Aggression, he's
no,
not
because the
current.
Ruthless Aggression was like 2013.
Okay, so if it was 2013 till now, and he doesn't wrestle now,
Well,
that's like a 7
now
year,
it's not the Ruthless
10-year
Aggression
period. Yeah, I know. So if he doesn't wrestle now, and then he's at like
I don't know what they call this era
end
now.
of the Ruthless Aggression era. Did he face any big stars like John Cena? As like have a wrestling match with John Cena?
Let me see. Not anybody like John Cena.
Okay, has this guy ever wrestled at WrestleMania?
Yes, he's wrestled at WrestleMania.
So did he wrestle at WrestleMania for the world title or for the tag team titles?
No.
No. He's only been a tag team champion. Never been in another promotion. May or may not have been in the Ruthless Aggression era, but isn't current.
He's no longer a current wrestler.
May have never been in the Attitude Era.
He's never been in the Attitude Era.
Not an 80s wrestler.
He's not an 80s wrestler.
That's tough because it's very minuscule of this person who is not very popular.
Well, you already established that he was in a tag team.
Yeah, but there's
so you gotta think of
there's not many tag teams that.
Well, then you got to think of time of things that who were tag teams and stuff.
There's not much tag teams in a sense of like who was good because like I don't even know what question am I at. I don't even know.
You're at 12.
I'm at 12.
Yeah.
Was he on SmackDown for the brand?
He was at a time. Yes.
Sometimes he's on both Raw and SmackDown. Mm-hmm. I can't think of any because if he's only won the tag titles, that's not really much. I mean, is he retired today? Like not in Independence?
He's retired today, but then like he has a school that he goes and teaches people with, but he doesn't wrestle today.
Does he have anything to do? Like his job today have anything to do with CTE?
No.
Okay, because I was thinking Christopher Nowinski.
No.
But if it was a wrestling school.
Yeah, but most of these wrestlers now that
all have wrestling
schools. So.
Let's see here, because this is gonna be a tough one. I'm not gonna get it, so.
We'll think.
I'll probably just make a guess just to lose.
I'll give you a hint.
I'm not going to need a hint.
Yeah, you'll need a hint.
I'm not going to do a hint because it's not going to be right.
You'll need a hint.
But I'll probably just guess it to.
I wouldn't just guess it just to lose.
Well, then why would you give me a hint? Let me just be able to get it.
Because then it'll verify was it a part of this one or not. The reason why I said it's part of the Ruthless Aggression era is because that was the start of NXT. Okay. So he's part of NXT. Which was part of the.
He's not currently part of NXT.
Not anymore because he's no
longer wrestling. Start of NXT, but he no longer wrestles. He only wrestled for like a 2-3 year period.
Yeah, he only wrestled in NXT, and then he got called up.
He got called up
into SmackDown and
then
Raw.
He didn't. Yeah. So
and then he never won any of the big titles.
Yeah, exactly. So there's not a lot of.
So you got to think of the people that were in NXT that got called up.
I mean, was he part of the Nexus?
No.
So if he wasn't part of the Nexus, then...
I don't think he was. Let me just double check, but I don't think he was part of the Nexus.
Does he have kids?
Well, that's not going to help you.
Well, yeah, because if I was thinking somebody like Heath Slater...
It's not Heath
His whole
Slater.
gimmick is
It wasn't
I got
had
kids.
that gimmick at all.
Because he's part of the Nexus. Wasn't he part of the Nexus? Where's he the original?
Let's see. It doesn't really say if he was part of the core.
Yeah.
Part.
Was he the core or was he part of the Nexus?
Yeah, it doesn't really say part of that. But when they rebranded FCW into NXT, he was part of that.
Oh, I think I think I got it now. Does he have millions of dollars?
No, he does not have millions of dollars.
Dang! So he didn't fall underneath the ring.
No.
So wasn't it Titus O'Neil?
No.
Because he's wrestled for a short amount of time. So what am I?
You're at 16, but you got to think of more of like the teams when they had like Ascension, when they had Enzo and Cass.
Well, I was thinking around that time, but then you threw it off with he might have been, he might not have.
Well,
been.
because NXT was the beginning of the attitude or the Ruthless Aggression era with John Cena.
It was
and
the
stuff
end of the
they
Ruthless Aggression era.
Yeah, so that's why I said it was still part of it because NXT was founded when it was the Ruthless Aggression.
Is he an announcer currently?
No.
I don't know.
You're at 16. You still got
I don't.
more.
I don't have 3 more questions to be able to pull it out to be able to say it. Like I could guess who it is.
You could.
So, if we're thinking NXT, like tag teams, was he part of the Funkadactyls?
No.
Yeah. See, so it's like I'm thinking of NXT
Because
people.
Funkadactyl wasn't a tag team.
I'm thinking Brodus Clay.
It was just him.
So
he's not a tag
but he
team.
could have been a tag team with somebody else. So, I don't know.
So you're at 17.
Yeah, I can't think of any other characters. I can't think of any other people around this time who would have been like the Ascension.
Well, he was mostly solo, and then they put him together as tag team when they called him up.
Is he? And he currently doesn't wrestle. So
he doesn't currently wrestle anymore. No.
That would be a little bit more.
He came back for like one shot in like I think like 2024, just as like a one-off.
Yeah,
but then he doesn't really wrestle.
I don't know. Is he a 2nd or 3rd generation superstar?
No.
Yeah, so
you're at 18.
I mean, has he faced the Undertaker?
I don't think he's faced the Undertaker.
Let me see. It won't matter anyway because I don't know who it is. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say it's Wade Barrett.
No, because you already answered that it wasn't a...
I know, because I told you I don't know who it is,
So the person who you could not guess because you could not think of it was Tyler Breeze. He was tag team with Fandango on there. He was part of the... When they rebranded NXT, he was the first one to be called up to the SmackDown brand on there.
Okay.
So he was part of the...
Go to his championships.
Championship, they said that he only won the NXT champion with... the NXT Tag Team Champions with what's his face?
Yeah, this I don't know about your 20 questions on this one.
It said he's won the FCW champion when it was the FCW, and then the FCW Tag Team Champion, and he's won the NXT Tag Team Champion one time with Fandango.
So he never won the Tag Team Champions of WWE, only of NXT. So when I said Tag Team Champions...
He is the tag team champion.
Of NXT, not of WWE.
You didn't ask what brand. You just asked if he was tag team. Yeah. You didn't specify.
You wait till next week. I'm going to get you one who's like wrestled for a minute. And then be like,
and I'll be like Eugene, and I got the Eugene one.
He was in there in the 80s.
Yeah, well, you got to make sure you got your things right.
You got to be able to make sure you have the...
I got it right. I have it up on here.
Correct.
So it says here, he's now a backstage producer for NXT on there. But he joined Up, Down, Down so he could stay with contracted with WWE so he can get medical And so because he has a
so
kid.
he's semi-retired. Actually, if he was retired, you said no. He's semi-retired.
He's retired. He ain't wrestling.
Like
he did one independent thing and that's it. But he's retired.
Fandango.
Mm-hmm. Fandango's still wrestling. He was wrestling in TNA.
You must have sold this on like a short.
Nope.
Like, that's the guy.
Nope. I was trying to think of somebody who to pick, and I was like, oh, maybe he'll be able to get that one there by doing fun.
No.
Duh.
I was not.
But you were asking bad questions.
Because he never won a championship.
Nope. He's fought for it.
You said he got called up and he never won a championship.
Yeah. They said that he's fought Dean Ambrose for the IC champion, but he lost.
Yeah, but he never won
a championship. And he wrestled at WrestleMania 35.
He only won a championship in the NXT brand.
Yeah, according to that one,
He never won a championship in the WWE. Mm-hmm. So it was a little thrown off there.
No, because NXT's part of WWE.
Because you said think of tag teams. Mm-hmm. So when you're thinking of tag teams in the WWE during this time, you're thinking like pretty much it was just the Usos or the New Day. But there weren't really any tag teams in between that won a championship around that time.
The Ascension.
They only won the NXT championship.
The Ascension. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were tag teams. Mojo Riley. Ty Dillinger. You got Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable. They were tag teams.
Yeah. You let me know in the comments. Was his questions not good?
No,
or were my questions
my
good?
pick was good. He just didn't know how to do it.
Wrap this up.
Yep.
Wrap this up. No. So you let us know in the comments whether or not his questions were good for a Tyler Breeze, whether or not he was part of the Ruthless Aggression era, not part of the Ruthless Aggression era. Was he part of the Attitude era?
What would you call the NXT era then?
After the Ruthless Aggression era?
What would that era be called?
It's not the NXT era.
Well, what would it have been called?
Let's see, Ruthless Aggression era.
Because if you could tell me what it would be called after.
So the Ruthless Aggression era, let's see if they even tell you. So the Ruthless Aggression era lasted from 2002 to 2008, following the Attitude era.
Okay, so what's after that then?
So let's see what that is. So let's see.
What do they consider it after it?
History of the WWE. So Ruthless Aggression era. I don't think they're gonna. Let's see. Ruthless Aggression era 2002 to 2008. ECW. The PG era.
The PG era then
is after the.
Okay, so after the PG era. What's after the PG era?
The reality era for 2 years.
That's pretty dumb.
And then the new era. After that.
Okay. So he would be in either the PG or the TV era.
And then they call it post-COVID era. And then now it is, well, I guess the TKO era is what it is now. They don't tell you
that's pretty dumb
now, but that's what I was telling you. Was it during the Ruthless Aggression? And I said it only lasted for a long time. You said, nah, man, nah, he wasn't part of that. Nah, man. So if NXT, if it was part of the NXT brand, and you said it was the launch of NXT 2010.
Yeah.
So that's after the Ruthless Aggression era, during the PG era.
Yeah, I didn't know that there was another era after what they would call it. So just because you couldn't figure out the person that he was part of the NXT, that's your problem.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll wait till next week.
Put it in the comments.
We'll wait till next week.
Do you think
I got one?
Do you think it was a good one there, or do you think he's bitter that he got it wrong? So now he's gonna go pick something like the Brooklyn Brawler. This guy never won. Or he's gonna go pick, some jobber guy, and he's like, oh well, he only wrestled one time.
He might have wrestled in the 70s one time at a dark match,
but he's not gonna even know.
So.
Because he's not going to do his research.
So next week we'll recap. I'll get my win since you were bitter that you lost last week with Matt Hardy. So I gave you somebody who actually had substance, who actually was like, he won championships.
This person...
he actually won a championship.
This person was part of...
in the main brand.
When they were trying to discover who Day One is H, they were trying to figure that out with Breeze Dango.
So next week we're gonna come back. I'm gonna take this.
He's gonna try to stump me.
I got somebody in my mind right now who I'm gonna use.
All right. Well, we'll see on the next one to see if I get stumped on his 20 questions or if I can get it, or if he's gonna lie about it and say that it's from like the 70s or 60s and he doesn't even know who this person is.
It might have been from WWF.
It's going to be like Pork Chop or something.
But,
and he's going to be like,
yeah,
it's a wrestler.
It might not even be from WWE.
Yeah, might be from AEW.
It could be from like, the...
AAA?
It could be from Paragon Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
For all you would know. And you would not even know.
No, I probably wouldn't know.
Yeah.
We can go try it. I'm going to give you one it's going to be like Gangrel or it's going to be Moose or somebody.
It's going to be something like that.
Yeah.
You watch this next week.
We'll see.
Next week we'll see.
All right. We'll see you on the next one.
God bless you guys.
We'll see you on the next one.